Hello, everybody. Welcome to February 23rd cooking class. Every time I'm just like, where does the time go? Tonight, we are cooking three things. We are making potato tacos. When I found this recipe last week, I saw a little video of making it. My mouth was literally just like watering. I wanted to eat it right then. I've been dreaming about these tacos for a week now. They look so good. So potato tacos, and to keep it like on the little Mexican theme, and also because we talked about it, we're going to make chili lime acorn squash. So this could be new for a lot of you, the acorn squash. Really, really fun, really fun. There's a couple different ways to make them. I just went with this because we went with tacos. And then we're making my favorite dessert because it's super healthy. It's black bean brownies. And it's optional. So I do want to know how many of you are going to make the brownies. You do need a food processor or a good blender to make it because it's black beans. So we got to, chop them up. But they're so good. They sound weird. Another scary squash. You're right, Elizabeth. They sound weird. But I'll tell you what, they are so fudgy and they're so delicious. They're plant-based. There's like a baby bit of sugar in them. So like if you need a chocolate fix and you need a little dessert, this is the one. So hopefully a bunch of you are going to try these black bean brownies and like have your mind blown. So that's the first thing I want to know is I just want to know who's making dessert with me. So put a D in the chat. Oh, wait, let's talk about chat real quick. So my lovely Jacqueline Lee is out there manning the chat for us. So if you guys have a question and you want Jack to be able to see it because she's helping me, make sure your chat says to all panelists and attendees. Because if it just says all panelists, that's just me and Jack can't help us. I mean, she's great, but she can't read my computer. Oh, I just like spit all over the place. Anyways, so yeah, so let me know by putting a D if you're making dessert. And then there you go. Thank you. Donnie's not making dessert. Donnie. Lots of you are. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you. You guys make me so happy for being adventurous and trying new stuff. I think it's magical, you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. I love it. So no for Andrea and no for Donnie, and that's fine. I still love you too. Okay, so couple things real quick while you were putting your D's in there, if you haven't put it yet, is here's my lecture about cooking class. So TRS is all about working together as a group and getting things done and being independent. So that being said, we do this together. Even though you're in your house and I'm in my house, we're still together. We're a team, friends. Some of you are by yourself, 100% independent. That's magical. Some of you have some help. Some of you have a little help. Some of you have a lot of help, and that's great. But we want to make sure that everybody is all together before I keep going. So there is times where we hang out and we wait for people that might take a little extra time. And remember, for those of you that have someone standing there with you, if you're like, there's somebody out there doing it all by themselves. So we just really want to be patient. We don't want to leave a man behind. It's not what we do. So that's that part. Second part is, I can't see you. If we could see each other, you guys, this would be a madhouse. So I can't see you. So I have to trust you that you're being safe and you're washing your hands. You're being safe with your knife. You're listening to my safety guidelines. You're using hot pads, all that stuff, so that you don't get hurt. So you guys, it's on you. I'm going to help you, but you got to take care of yourself, okay? And then the last thing is independence. And this message is for my parents out there and my helpers out there. This cooking class, love you. It's not for you, right? You're there to help as needed. So our goal at TRS is to make sure that our friends are being as independent as they can be. So that means sometimes we're like, you got that? Do you need me? Right? And sometimes we don't have to do anything. So don't cut all the vegetables for our friends. If they can do it, you can help, but only help as little as you need to. Okay? Deal? Pinky swear? Okay. All right. So that being said, let's wash our hands. That's all right, Joshy. Just hang out. You can hang out or you can go, whatever you want to do. So we're going to wash our hands. If you washed your hands 5 minutes ago and you've been picking your teeth or messing around in your kitchen or whatever, wash your hands again. Warm water, 20 seconds, soap. Here we go. Original cooking class theme song. That's nice. Sav is my theme song partner. She's the best. So Sav, one of these days you got to write me a cooking class theme song. Okay. All right. So, oh, I do have one more little baby piece of advice. And most of you that are here tonight have cooked with me many, many times. So this might not be new, but I've never really said this before, so I'm going to say it. And that is, here's my my structure, my plans when I do this. And I do cook like this when I'm by myself too, you guys. I like to have a cleanish, we go with ish, right? A cleanish area where I'm going to do my work. Over there is my supplies, my ingredients, all that stuff. And I bring over here what I need. And then when I'm done, I move it. And that way you're not confused. Like, wait, what am I doing? Where is this? What is that? Just bring here what you need. I know some people have very small kitchens. I actually have a pretty small kitchen. You just need 2 areas, one full of stuff and one empty for your prepping. And if you can set yourself up like that, I think that, you know, we kind of move along together. You don't have anything you don't need in the way, right? Okay. What are we going to start with? You know what? Let's start with our brownies because then we can just get them in the oven and out of the way. They're very fast to make. It's very easy. So if you're not making dessert, just hang out. They really won't take very long. So what we're going to do first is preheat our oven to 350. I got to get my thing out of my oven. Cool. I don't think dinner's going to take that long tonight, you guys. 350. Okay. We need our food processor or our blender. And honestly, we're not even going to use a mixing bowl. Everything's going in there. So get your food processor ready. Uh-huh. Gotta get this thing is like, thanks, Mom. I love it. It's just like, there's so many things. Okay. Okay. Food processor. Ready, ovens on. Okay, we're gonna grab supplies. All we really need is a 9x9 or a square pan. That's what you need. Yes, we're using canned beans, canned black beans. So loud. So square pan. We need a rubber spatula. We're going to be measuring 2/3 cup of almond butter or peanut butter. So I have one of these fancy things. I know Rolly does too. If you guys have one of these fancies for like mayonnaise, butter, peanut butter, one of these. But otherwise, you need a 1/3 measuring cup. We need a tablespoon. A 1/2 cup. And a teaspoon. Okay, let's review. Food processor or blender, square pan, 1/3 measuring cup, or the squeezy kind. 1/2 cup measuring cup, teaspoon and tablespoon, and a rubber spatula. That's it. Okay, now let's get our ingredients. We're gonna get a can of black beans, 1 can, which means I need a can opener. Just move the little thing. There we go. We'll go there. We need almond butter or peanut butter. I just opened mine with my teeth, so I keep stirring it. Okay. We need cocoa powder. I hope I can reach mine, you guys. Where is it? I got it. Okay, cocoa powder. Sugar. Oh, you guys. Oh, yes. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Oh. Apparently, I didn't follow my own advice to get my stuff ready. Come here, baby. This is a big old bag of sugar. Sugar. Yes, it did. That's what I said. Baking powder. So much going on. Okay, baking. Oh, who put it way up there? So high. Okay, baking powder and chocolate chips. Okay. Woo! Baking soda. You really want baking powder because there's something behind the science about what it does, and they do two different things. So you want baking powder. All right. Let's review. Black beans, 1 can. Almond butter or peanut butter. Cocoa powder, sugar, baking powder, chocolate chips. And then the only other thing we need is we got to prep our pan. So you're either going to spray, or you can do butter, or even, I mean, if you have to do oil, you can do oil. Like coconut oil, especially, that'd be good. We're going to do that first, or next. When you spray, make sure you get the corners. And you don't have to put it on like frosting, you guys, just a layer. Okay. What do with the lid? Oh, my whiteboard's missing. I gotta find my whiteboard. I found it. There was a dispute the other night, so we were writing the rules on it. Okay. So what I need to know is when you have all your ingredients. So here's what you need. Oven set at 350, supplies, ingredients, and pan sprayed or buttered or whatever. So when that's done, put an R for ready in the chat. I didn't get my bowl out yet. Woo! Okay. Yay! I gotta get my garbage bowl. Well, maybe I don't need it yet. I don't need it yet. Okay, how are we doing? Let's see. Woo, look at all these R's. You guys are so good. I just looked away for 1 second. Ladies are ready. Schmirky's ready. Mom's ready. Nikki's ready. Loretta, Katina, Mikey, Sav, Amber, Rolly, Kiosh, Kirky, Tommy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we're just gonna wait for a couple more. And then we will go. How you doing, Mark? I know. Let's see who was not making. Andrea wasn't making. Elizabeth wasn't making, and maybe Gabby. Then you've been asking questions. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. Oh, Donnie's not. Okay, cool. Got it, got it, got it. All right, so most of you are ready. So we're going to go. We're going to start slow. So Mark, I hope you're close. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to drain our black beans. And you want to rinse them? So, oh, sorry, Gabby. Dang. You want to drain and rinse because it has like, black beans have the slimiest liquid on them. So I'm going to use an actual strainer. Take the lid off carefully. And then I'm going to dump them in a strainer. And then honestly, when you guys have them all drained out, you're going to dump them right into your food processor or your blender. Be very, 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 very careful with the sharp edges of your can. Guys, how long it's been that we've been cooking together that it's not dark already. Remember how it used to be light till we were done? And now it's going to be light for a while. That's fun. Okay, so strainer for me, because I'm going to rinse all the beans off until that dark water is not coming off of it anymore. Here we go. I gotta tell you guys a funny story. A funny story about these brownies. So I have teenage boys, right? And I made this for them without telling them what it was. And Ryan, my 15-year-old, was like, "Oh, you made brownies? I would have helped you." And I'm like, "No, that's okay. I just want to make them for you." And he was like, "Oh, these are so good." And he ate like 3. And he's a super picky eater. He loves dessert, but Marcus, he ate some and he was like, "These are amazing." And he ate like 3. And then finally Ryan was like, "What's in these? Why won't you tell me what's going on?" So I was like, "Okay, pinky swear you're still gonna eat them because they're so good." And so then Marcus wanted to know what was in them, and I'm like, "Don't tell him, Ryan." And he told him, and my son Marcus is that kind of kid where when he knows what's in it, he won't eat them again, even if he loved it. So now he like won't eat them, even though they were so good. He was like carrying them out of the house with him every time he left. 1 can of beans, 1 15-ounce can, which is like the normal size can. So we've rinsed our beans and they're in your food processor. And you guys, the next part is just boom, boom, boom. All the ingredients are going in and literally we're almost done. It took longer to get the stuff ready than it's going to do this. So when your beans are in, let me know. Give me a B for beans. Good job, Mom. Yes, Nikki, Loretta, ladies, nice. Good, good, good. Amber, Mikey. Sab, Shmirky, Tommy, Rolly, nice, nice. Katina, that was funny. These won't do that. You'll be all right. Yosh, good. So if you're using one of these, keep doing your thing. But if you're using one of these, you're going to set it to 2/3. Mine's upside down. I got to fix it. If you're using regular measuring cups, you're going to do 2 1/3. If you have one of these babies, these are magical, by the way. I don't work for Pampered Chef, but I love their products. And this thing, like if you're measuring butter, mayonnaise, peanut butter, it's magical because you just go boop, and pop your thing out. I've used it a cajillion times. I know Rolly has one because he brought it to the scavenger hunt the other day. All right, let's see. Who are we waiting on? I think we're close. Okay, so I'm going to put up the measurements because you guys all have your stuff. You have all your ingredients. This is the hardest part, is the peanut butter or the almond butter. And then the rest we're just going to measure. So if you're still working on these, that's fine. We'll be here. Good, Ricky. Okay, cool. So here's our list. Jack will put this in the chat in case you can't read my writing, and also I'm going to tell you. So we're starting with 2/3 cup almond butter or peanut butter, whatever you're using. 2/3 cup. I like almond butter because it's just a little less fatty. Just a little. Oh, all right. And everything's going right in the food processor or your blender. Right on in. I need to be an octopus right now. There we go. Nope, almost. If you have your rubber spatula and you're using a regular measuring cup, that is your friend. Use your rubber spatula to get it out. I'm gonna keep my knife out just in case. And now you don't need this anymore. In the sink. We put things away as we go, you know. Okay. Almond butter. Next, cocoa powder. 2 tablespoons. I will say this 1,000 times. If you're like, I'm still doing my almond butter, hold on. I'm gonna say it 1,000 times, you guys. 1,000 times. So don't get freaky. Don't worry. Cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons. For those of you not making dessert, we're almost done. We're gonna need that again. We really don't need our tablespoon again. I say that all the time, and then I screw it up. But I don't think we do. I don't think we do. I'm gonna set it on the side just in case. All right. Sugar, 1/2 cup. Don't get freaky, friends. We have 2/3 cup almond butter. Your cocoa powder was 2 tablespoons. If you're worried and you're typing it in the chat, it's in the chat. Just read the chat. It's time for the garbage bowl. Okay. Sugar, 1/2 cup. And sometimes I put just even a little bit less because I try not to eat a lot of sugar. Do we need this? You do not need your 1/2 cup anymore. I'm just gonna get mine a rinse and put it away. That's what's gonna happen there. Sugar, giant bag of sugar. Okay. Next, baking powder, 1 teaspoon. You guys know about measuring your baking powder? Some of the cans have like a little scrapey thing on it, but you can use your lid. You get a scoop and you give it a scrape. Haha, perfect. Baking powder. Put it away. Oh my God, I have so much stuff. And that's it for now. When you got all that in there, put your lid on your food processor or your blender. Where is mine? I have almond butter everywhere. Everywhere. Gonna get a little cleanup here. Clean up around too. Do I know how to put my lid on? I do. Oh, let me lock it. Nope. You got to lock this one before you lock that one. It's very temperamental. Okay. Once all that's in there, you're going to turn it on. I'm like, yeah, you're going to turn it on and let it run for like 30 seconds to a minute. And then you got to scrape it, push all the stuff back down in, even if you're using a blender or a food processor, and then do it again for like another 30 seconds, okay? If you have questions, I got you. But otherwise, I'm going to start my thing. I'm going to read. Jack's reading. Here we go. Mine's like a big blob in there. Okay, let's see. Little scrapey. Stay. Little scrape all around the outside. Push it in the middle. Okay. So weird. Lock it down. Lock it down. Here we go again. Wait. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, checking again. So what I'm looking for when I make these, I've made these like 10 times now. I just want it to be really smooth and creamy. You don't want like a bean floating in there because it's not tacos, right? So I just want it to be really smushy. Mine looks pretty good. Nice and creamy. Okay. Now, use the wrong measuring cups of a whole cup of peanut butter. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's only a little bit more. Extra peanut butter. That's fun. So, okay. We really have one more step, you guys. And I bet you can guess what it is. Oh, I lied about the measuring cup. I told you I was going to lie. Anyways, we have to mix in our chocolate chips, but we don't use the food processor. So let's just wait till everyone's done blending. Let's do B for blending. Okay, when you're done blending and you have nice creamy mix, no chunks. Some of you might not even hear me because maybe your blender's on. I'll just hang out. You guys and your walkie-talkies, you're so good. Nice. Good, good, good. Mm-hmm. La, la, that works. It was B for blended, but B for brownies also works. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, the beans were the very first ingredient. We rinsed them off at the very beginning and we put them in the food processor and then we added all the stuff on top of them. So if you didn't do that, just dump them in now, turn it back on. That's all good. Good, good, good. Oh, really? What do I think you should put in there? An egg? A little bit of oil? Yeah, that's what I would do. Either an egg or a little bit of oil. Oh, NutriBullet. You guys, this is so good for all of us. And this is another reason why I'm so proud of all of you, is that this is such an act of trust, right? Like you're trusting me that I'm going to give you the right ingredients when you go to the store. And I'm trusting you. It's fine if there's still little beans, Loretta. You just like when you're, well, you probably won't even notice it because they'll probably get nice and mushy. So you probably won't even notice. It'll be fine. And also, you guys are really practicing your problem solving skills. And I think that's really important because, as you know, it doesn't even matter if you're 5 years old or 75 years old, you know that pretty much almost every day of your life is not going to go like you think it's going to go. So the more often we have to go, what can I do? My beans didn't blend all the way. My NutriBullet didn't work all the way. I couldn't find ground chicken sausage at the grocery store or whatever, right? I don't like zucchini, whatever it is. We figure it out, you guys, and it works. And it's awesome. And it just reminds us that everything's going to be fine. It's okay. It might feel stressful sometimes. We might be confused. And also, we're still here. We're still ticking. So it's so good. Everybody just pat yourself on the back right now for making it this far. Dang it. And I don't mean today. I mean in life. So how are we doing in there, blenders? Blenders. Once everything's in your food processor and blended, give me a B. Oh, nice, Schmirky, you caught right up. Boom, baby. Good job. I don't want to talk too much without people being ready because they probably have their blenders on. What is she saying? We literally have one step and the pan and the oven. That's it. Nice, Nikki. Good job. We are doing good, good, good. Let's see. 1, 2. No, that was me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's still plenty of you out there blending. Oh, did you need that? By the way. Oh, I don't need this anymore. I don't need this anymore. You don't need your lid anymore. Okay. How we doing? Any more people done blending out there? I only have 11 people. Oh, I can't even, we're not there yet, Elizabeth. I only have 11 people that told me they were done blending. And I think there's like 17 making these. So if the rest of you are still blending, great. But if you're done, please tell me. I have mini tortillas and the small tortillas. I'll show you what I got, Elizabeth. I mean, I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. I only found tiny. I have these. It doesn't matter. It just depends on how big you want your taco. It won't matter. So my friends that are still blending or still measuring, Hopefully you're close so that we can get these in the oven and start our next step. Let's see, who are we waiting on? Kirky? Mark, how's it going, Mark? I haven't heard from you in a while. Heard from you? Heard from you? Kirky, how's it going? Almost, Seth. Almost. You're onto it. Uh-huh. Shannon, were you making dessert? Mm-hmm. That's Tommy, yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna start. I'm moving, friends. If you need me, stop me. Other than that, I'm moving. So the next part is kind of up to you, and I've done it both ways. It doesn't really matter. But we have to stir in our chocolate chips. So you can either stir it in your food processor. So that means you gotta take your blade out. Either way, you gotta take your blade out. So let's just do that. Oh, it's so gooey. It's so fudgy. Gotta scrape it with your rubber spatula. Be so careful with your blade. Oh, I gotta tell my husband something. Hey, Philly, can you just spot some food? Yeah, there's a bag right outside the back door. Thank you. So make sure you watch your fingers on this blade if you're using a food processor. If you're using a blender, you're good. The other option, so now the option is to either mix in your chocolate chips in here, or you can put everything in your pan and mix in there. That's what I usually do because it's so hard to clean this thing. I don't want to make it messier. So that's what I'm going to do. Put this in the sink if you're using one. Be safe. Okay. So I'm going to take mine out of here and put it in here. But if you're going to mix them in here, that's fine. What's the matter, Rolly? What's the problems? Let me know. And it's a half a cup to 1 cup of chocolate chips. Such a weird range. I usually just do half a cup, or I just dump them in. So rubber spatula. Oh, there's a big old glob of peanut butter. This is why I kept my knife, so you can just like scrape this up in here. It's very thick, you guys, which is why it's fudgy. Oh, the chocolate chips. You're gonna mix them into your batter. That's all you gotta do is mix them in. Wow. Mix in the chocolate. Thanks, John. Really, I want to help you if you're having problems, but I don't know what they are. So I just do my best, you guys, to get this all the way out of here. It's so thick. Okay, clean. I'm just gonna dump all that in. That's what I'm gonna do. So it's either half cup or 1 cup. Is that true? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And then you just mix it in. That's it. We're done. If you did it in your bowl, then you're gonna scrape it out. All right, here we go. Here comes the mixing. It's such a mess every time, you guys, because it's so thick. I just kind of like scoop under and then flip it over. That's what I do. It's like, you almost do have to, it's like frosting. You got to frost your cake pan. There we go. There we go. And then just spread it around. It's so thick. Smush it down in there. Yeah, and then, like, use a knife if you need to help you. There we go. There we go. Just smush it all the way out to the corners. And then we cook. So I feel like some of you I haven't heard from, so I hope you're doing okay out there. It's really just 6 ingredients in a pan. So hopefully they're blender in your situation. Hopefully, Martha, you got your NutriBullets at work. You might have to do it in batches. Okay. Get up. I want every piece of chocolate in this pan. There we go. Okay. So here's what mine looks like. It's not very thick. It does puff a little. I think that's what the baking powder does. So it's kind of bumpy, lumpy. Good enough. That's how I feel about that. So this baby's gonna go in the oven. Good. That'll work. Just you can almost get like a potato masher. Just smash the heck out of it. It's mostly to break up the beans, you know. This goes in the oven for 20 to 25. So I do 20 and then I check it. It does do the toothpick thing, the toothpick test. So you might want to have a toothpick or a fork at the ready. But that's what we're going to do. Bake it for 20. I'm going to do 20. Okay. All right, friends. I felt like I thought this was going to be easy, and now I feel like it's hard. So I hope you guys are okay out there. So when it goes in the oven, give me a no. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Oh, good, Rolly. So I just want to tell you what this cookbook says. It's funny. This is the funniest cookbook. It says, don't forget to hide any signs of the mystery ingredient. That's the black beans. Until everyone's devoured them and is asking, OMG, what is in these? Because they're that good. It's true, you guys. It's true. And if you like peanut butter a lot, you put some on top, make a little peanut butter brownie. Or you can put some little ice cream, powdered sugar, whipped cream. Oh. Okay. All right, let me count my O's. I hope you guys are doing okay. And then we're going to start dinner. Thank you so much for everybody that did not make brownies and has been so patient when we got here. Yay! Oh, good. You guys are awesome. Okay, good. Maybe it was just me being worried. Maybe you guys were doing better than I thought. I was really worried. Okay, let me go count my O's. So we got Amber. That's 1. Loretta, 2. Mikey, 3. Rolly, 4. Mom, 5. Lady, 6. Nikki, 7. Sav, 8. Schmirky, 9. I almost lost it. Kirky, 10. Okay, I know we're at 10. 11. Woo! Mark, are you making brownies? Are you okay? Yosh, I know you guys are close because you're mashing. Who else am I worried about? Oh, good. Yes. Nice. Amber's in, not making, in, not making, not making, not making, not making, not making, in, not making, Katina, how are we doing, friend? Mark, Mikey's in, Nikki's in, Rolly's in, Shannon. Okay. So Mark, Shannon, and Katina, check in with me. Just let me know if you're ready or if you're not. Oh, good. Girl. Girl, girl, girl. Okay. So Shannon and Mark, give me a little something, something. And then for those of us, next steps, we're going to do our potatoes next. That is going to be our first dinner part. Yep. Cool. I have like peanut butter and chocolate all over my counter. Shannon, Mark. Okay. We get the peanut butter and the chocolate. Okay, so Shannon and Mark, if I don't hear from you soon, I'm gonna just assume you're okay. Oh no, the brownies are in the oven, Tommy. I hate when that happens. The brownies are in the oven. So I don't remember when you left, but we mixed in the chocolate chips, 1/2 cup to 1 cup, and then they're in the oven. Oh, smush them in the pan, and they're in the oven for 20 minutes. That's all you missed. Hopefully you didn't even miss that much. So stressful when the computer dies. Oh! No brownies. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so worried. Okay. So Mark, I need, oh, he's gone. Well, then I guess I'm not waiting for Mark anymore. Okay. All right, friends, we are going to do it. So we're starting with potatoes. We need potatoes. Now, when I was in the grocery store, just for fun, I thought I'd measure because I told you guys to get 1 pound because that's what the recipe said. And I'm like, what is 1 pound? So I put 4 potatoes in a bag and it was 3 pounds. And I'm like, oh, so 1 pound is not a lot of potatoes. I don't even know. I might just do 1 potato. It's just my husband and I, so I don't need a ton of potatoes, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'll do 2. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's do 2. Let's do 2. So I'm not even going to set, there he is. I'm not even going to set these down because they're dirty. Potatoes are dirty. They grow in the dirt. They don't get washed at all. They're dirty, dirty, dirty. So when you get your potatoes out, before you set them on your prepping area, give them a little rinsey, scrub, like in little crevices, scrub them. Okay. Super scrubbed. Okay, let's get the rest of our stuff out. We're gonna need like a medium-sized pot with a lid, Gabby. With a lid. Yeah, they're heavy, Elizabeth, so you don't need a ton. A pot with a lid. What do I want? I don't think you need a pot this big, you guys, but I don't have a good pot. Somebody use a big pot because I have a lid. You need a potato peeler. Potato peeler. And the only other thing we need is a knife. But we'll do that in a sec. So, I still have a teaspoon sitting here that I don't need. I'll need it. My husband just brought in 1 egg from the chickens. Okay, so when your potatoes are washed and ready, give me a pea. And you got your peeler in your pot. Pea, pea, pea. Can you repeat that? When your potatoes are washed and your peeler is ready, give me a pea. Stop. You're the best, so. Yeah, lots of peas. Did you guys know it's Tuesday and we're having Taco Tuesday? Ah! So excited. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got a pot with a lid. You're welcome. I mean, yeah, you too. Happy Taco Tuesday. I'm so excited about these tacos, you guys. Oh, Mark's back. Good, Mark. I was wondering where you went. I'm glad you're back. You guys, it's a wacky day. Is it a full moon? I don't know. No. All right, all right. We got lots of peas. You know when you wash your hands and like something starts stinging, it's like, what is that? I have a cut on my finger. I didn't even know I had a probably a paper cut. All of a sudden I'm like, why is my finger burning? All right, we're close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, don't count up, Jen. I gotta go down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, friends, let's do it. So we're gonna peel our potatoes. When you peel, you go away from yourself, not towards yourself. We're not trying to peel our clothes. That would hurt. So we're just going to, and you got to push kind of hard, right? Top to bottom. Top to bottom. Push kind of hard and give it a swipey. I don't even worry about the ends until I got the middle. And you just rotate. Rotate, rotate. Okay, now I got the middle and one end. So I'm going to get this end. Okay, good. Turn it around and finish her up. Garbage bowl. I know I said this last time, but when you guys send me your pictures, which I want your pictures, you guys. When I see garbage bowls in the background, I'm like, yes. Let's talk about pictures real quick, you guys. When I send you the recipes, it's like a recipe for tacos, a recipe for squash, and a recipe for black bean brownies, whatever. So I need pictures of like the different meals or the different dishes. So, because a lot of times I just get pictures of the finished product, which is great. I love those too. I need lots. So that I have a picture to put with the squash or whatever. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Oh, there's like a black spot. Get off. I kind of like peeling potatoes, you guys. Kind of, it just feels so satisfying because you see like it's gone. Ah, gorgeous. Okay. We do not need our peeler anymore. While you're finishing up peeling, I'm going to talk to you about knives because that's our next step. When you pick out your knife to cut your potato, we are talking about a big, hard veggie. So you want a big knife. I'll show you mine. find it. And for those of you that have been cooking with me for a long time, you know this, but I'm going to tell you anyways. When you use a big knife, you don't have to work as hard. And I know they seem big, so that's scary. But when you use a small knife, you have to saw really hard and push really hard. And if you're using a bigger vegetable and it's hard, you can roll it. And you just don't want that. That's how you cut yourself. When you use a bigger knife, you actually have more control. Okay, like look, I can hold it here. I'm nowhere near the blade, right? So there you go. So a couple more seconds and we're going to cut potatoes. Okay, I'm going to keep talking because I'm assuming you guys are close. So when we chop our potatoes, here's what we're going to think about. It does not matter what size your potatoes are. However, you want them to be close to the same size because we're going to mash them, right? So we don't want, what was I going to say? It doesn't matter if you're big, small potato, we're going to smash it. It doesn't matter. But if they're close to the same size, they'll be done cooking at close to the same time. If you have a big one and a little one, this one's going to get soft and this one's still going to be hard, right? So you want them to be about the same size. Oh, I didn't yet, Loretta. You're so funny. I'm going to show you how I cut my potatoes, just because, why not? And then we want them small-ish and about the same size. So when you're ready, we're not ready for water. When you're ready to cut your potatoes, give me a C for cut potatoes. Woo! That means you're peeled and your knife is with you and you're ready. Nice. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys, it's so funny. You think I can keep count, but I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Woo! Don't look away, Jen. That's when I get extra confused. 13. I think our magic number is like 18, something like that. Aha. 14. Very good, very good. I'm so excited with these tacos. Have I mentioned that yet? So excited. I'm gonna get a toothpick out for my brownies. If you guys did not get a toothpick or a fork out for your brownies, get it ready. Give me a C when you're ready to cut potatoes. There's a few more people I know that are still finishing up. I'm scared to move anything near my computer. Good, Saf, because like I'm worried about the internet. I got you, Donnie. I got your C. You're good. Donnie Luigi. All right, friends. KKK. Okay, a couple more seconds. We're gonna cut potatoes. Sometimes I just make myself laugh, just standing here staring at myself. I hope you guys talk back to me. I really hope you do. I hope you're in there, like, talking to me about your potatoes, your knives, how excited you are to eat these tacos, whatever it is. I hope you do. I hope you are. All right. So here we go. We're going to cut potatoes. If you're not ready, don't worry. You got time. So how I like to do it is take my potato. They're kind of like, long, short, whatever. I'm going to cut the long way first in half. So right on top, make that bridge, right? So you put your hand like a bridge over top of your knife, holding both sides of your potatoes and straight down. Why do we do this? Because now we have a flat side. Aha! It's not going anywhere. So good. So with our flat side down, we're gonna cut this baby in half, right over top. Okay? Depending on the size of your potato, I'm gonna cut this in half again too. Boop. And now, we'll do it with why not? Now I just take this little thing and I'm gonna chunk it. So chunky, chunky, chunky. Remember, you want them all to be about the same size. So here's what I got. I got like this. And you're gonna put them right in the pot. Okay? Oh, good, really. So here we go, next bunch. Just chunk, 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 chunk. That's it. I got my other half. I'm gonna cut it in half. Cut this thing in half. You guys, these doesn't even matter what shape it is because you're gonna mash it. Just need it cut up, that's it. In the pot. I smell my brownies. You guys smell your brownies? My timer's about to go off too. Remember, friends, when your timer goes off, we do not freak out. We don't. We just go, oh, okay. I'll get that in a second. So if you're in the middle of cutting a potato, don't worry about it. Just let it go. Stop when you're done. Be safe. Put things down, right? It's not going to explode. It's just a beeper. Okay, next potato. Gonna cut it in half. There's my timer, but I'm stuck in the middle of a potato. Pushing down on the top, keeping my fingers out of the way. There we go. I'm gonna get my hot pad. Oh, I got the cutest new hot pad. Look at my cute hot pad. I'm not bossy, I'm the boss. Baby chickies on it. So, what you're looking for with your brownies is you can just like touch the top. Don't touch the pan. Touch the top. If it's smushy still, not done. If it's pretty like solid, then you're going to get your toothpick, stick it in there. If it comes out covered in chocolate, your brownies are not done. If it comes out clean, your brownies are done. So, let me check mine. Oh, smush. I'm not even going to bother with my toothpick because it's so smushy. Back in. I'm going back in for 5 more. Okay. So back to potatoes. You guys are going to have your timers going off. Just stop what you're doing. Check your brownies. We're all good, friends. Potatoes, potatoes. Chunk, chunk, chunk. My pot is way too big. Like ridiculously big. Oh well. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. So loud. Makes me laugh every time. Okay. We will need this giant knife again, but like the potatoes have starch in them, so it gets this like stuff on it. So rinse it off and put it in a safe spot. Back there, that's where I'm gonna put you. Oh, and also if you're using a cutting board like mine, wipe it off. Do you guys have a sponge that you love? I need to know what it is. I hate my sponges. I want like the world's best sponge. I need to know what it is. I'm on a mission. And I would like it to last for more than a month. Like a week. Okay. Once you have your chopped up potatoes and you've cleaned, oh, look, I missed. And you've cleaned up your area a little bit. You are going to, we're just going to cover them with water. You like my pot's huge. I'm not putting water up to here. That's ridiculous. You're just going to cover the potatoes with water. So it's going to be like this much water in this giant pot. Bad choice of pots, Jen. Oh, well. So you're just going to cover your potatoes with water. I can't really show you because it'll tip the water, but there's not very much water in there. I just covered them. Gabby, you're gonna laugh at me. You don't need a lid. It says cover with water. And in my head, I read cover the pot. You don't need your lid. I'm gonna put my lid away. I swear, every time you're here, I screw up the lid situation. I do fine when you're not here. Oh, you have Scotch-Brite and you like it, Lorena? I know, Gabby, I'm sorry. Okay, so when your potatoes are in the pot with water, give me a W for water. And we're also listening for our brownies. Look at all you guys, just boom. All right. Apparently I'm the slow. That's funny. Wow, you guys. That's really funny. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You guys are amazing. I gotta check my brownies. I love my pot holder, Mom. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it a little touchy. It's getting there. Oh, when I put my toothpick in, it's pretty good. I didn't turn it on yet, Elizabeth. I'm gonna let it go in for 2 more minutes. So about the brown, for those of you making brownies, brownies are like cookies, in my opinion. Some people like their cookies crunchy. Some people like their cookies chewy. I'm a chewy girl. Same with brownies. Some people like them like harder and some people like them softer. I like mine soft. Sometimes I like them undercooked. So when you check your brownies, so fun. When you check your brownies, it's kind of up to you. Okay, so they're just in there. They're in there. Okay, so for those of us with potatoes in water, we're good. We are going to turn it, let's do medium high. So like 7. Because what we want is we want to boil If your toothpick did not come out clean, baby, stick them back in the oven. And it depends on how dirty. Mine's like this. It's pretty close. I did 2 minutes, but if it's really, really fudgy, do 5 minutes. I'm gonna get a new toothpick. So what we want with our potatoes is boiling water, and we want it to boil for like 10 minutes. So that's what's happening. We're just gonna let them boil. And while they boil, we are going to get our squash ready. So when your brownies come out of the oven, leave it at 350. If you did not make brownies, please turn on your ovens to 350. Thanks. Okay. So we're going to get our squash ready while our potatoes cook. We're grooving, friends. This is live. Okay. So, squashies. Acorn squashies. I have two because I bought another one because I really like them. So, there's a couple things you can do with squash. I don't know why I want these out. There's my brownies again. What I decided to do tonight, I don't know. It's not hard. It's a little more cutting, but also I think they taste a little, I don't know, they're fun. So, but one squash is plenty for 2 people. If you have 4 people, or if you're the ladies, you're going to want at least 2, because we're going to cut them into slices and it's just like a little side dish. But one is plenty for 2 people, plenty. And if you bought 2 and you don't need to, I'll tell you what to do. Hey, brownies, I get it. So Elizabeth, if your squash looks different, it might not be an acorn squash. What's it look like? Oh, the brownies are done. So again, you're gonna leave your oven on 350. Look at that. It has like residue. That's pretty clean. Long and brown. Oh, I bet you got a butternut squash. You got a butternut squash, which is fun. Is it like, is it shaped like a big, like, is it skinnier on one end and big and fatty on the other end? Yeah, you got butternut squash, which is so good. Oh, they're so good. But you have to prep it different. I'll tell you how. So again, our ovens are at 350. Brownies come out, leave it there. No brownies, turn it on, 350. So acorn squash. I'm just gonna prep one because it's just my husband and I. But I have 2. So we don't peel these because we don't have to, but we have to wash it because it's been sitting in a grocery store and there's a pandemic and whatever. So give your squash a little scrubby. Even yours, Elizabeth. And again, you want your big giant knife. Good, good. Okay. If your potatoes start to boil, let them boil. That's what we want. Okay. When your squash is ready, I'm assuming you guys are ready. If you got to just keep cooking on Loretta. If your toothpick's dirty, your brownies aren't done. So just do a couple minutes and just do like 2 more minutes. Check it again, 2 more minutes, check it again. If the top is starting to get crunchy, you can just take them out. That just means you're going to have extra chewy, fudgy brownies, and that'll be fine. Okay, you guys. Our squash. We're going to do it. Okay? I'm assuming you're with me. Oh, you know what we need? We need a spoon. A big spoon, like a cereal spoon. And we need a baking sheet. I'm thinking, I'm processing. Let's do a mixing bowl. Let's do a mixing bowl. your chance. So we have a squash, we have a mixing bowl, we have a spoon, and we have a knife. Are we ready? I'm like waiting for answers. I'm waiting for you guys to be like, yeah. Are the potatoes supposed to be on? Yes, the potatoes are on medium high, 7, somewhere between medium and high, somewhere in there. We're letting them boil. Thank you for checking. Make sure your potatoes are on. All right. Are we ready, friends? Let's do it. I'm going to do a check-in. Give me an S for squash. Just do it. I feel like we have a lot going on with the brownies and the potatoes and all the things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close. 11, 12. Good. 13. Okay, good. 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 Do I do the same with mine? Yes, you do. I'm going to help you. So the other thing you need, Elizabeth, is you need a vegetable peeler. But the first step, you're going to do the same. So we're going to take our squash. So with the acorn squash, it's got these little ridges, which these are our friends. So we're going to cut right in between a ridge. We're going to cut it right in half. So pick one of your ridges and just hold on tight. You might have to give it a little rock. You can even give it a twist and go around. I'm going to do it this way. The only part that's difficult is the stems. So Elizabeth, you're going to cut yours, the neck, right? So where it starts to get bulby at the bottom, cut yours right there. So you have the head and the bottom. You gotta work. It'll be easier later. Give a little rocking. There we go. Woo. So Elizabeth, you're gonna cut your neck off, and then on the bottom, you're gonna have seeds in the bottom. So you want to cut the bottom in half. For the stem, you're gonna have to cut part in the stem, cut it that way. Okay. So all of us now have cut acorn squash. We're gonna use the spoon to scoop out the seeds. Elizabeth, you'll have seeds in the bottom of yours. So just like a pumpkin, I like to hold my spoon with my thumb right here. Elizabeth, so your butternut squash, cut the neck off. So you have the tall part and then the round part. And then on your round part, you're going to cut it in half this way, and you'll have seeds you got to scoop out. So hold your spoon with your thumb in here. And give it a little scrapey. You got to work hard. Get the seeds. There we go. You want it nice and smooth. Elizabeth, same with yours. Scoop out the bottom. Working hard. Working hard. So Elizabeth, once you do your seeds, this is just for Elizabeth, you guys. You're going to take your vegetable peeler and peel the outside of the top and both halves of the bottom. It's like a thick peel, but it comes off real easy. So just use your vegetable peeler. And for the rest of us, we got these little beauties. We're done with our spoon. Well, yeah, we're done. Okay. And I'm going to cut my stem off because I don't want to eat it. So I'm going to just cut this off. And maybe the bottom. My bottom is like extra pointy. Ha! Scoop! There it is. So if you guys have really pointy bottoms or like giant stems, I'm just going to cut that off. Make sure you lay flat side down. Always. Okay, there we go. Okay. So for Elizabeth, you're going to peel, peel, peel. And then you're going to cut yours into chunks like you did with the potato. So slices and chunks. And then you can just put them in a mixing bowl, and that's what we're going to do. Well, we're not going to do that part, but we're going to put ours in a mixing bowl, and then we'll catch back up. All right, friends. We have two clean. Hello? Huh? That wasn't very good. Wow. No impressions. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Cut the stems off if you want to. Look at, they make the funnest little shapes. I love it. So we're just going to cut these into slices now. Okay. So stem to stem, flat side down. We're going to go from one side to the other side. And I'm going to make them like about that thick. Not very thick. Not like paper thin or anything, but not very thick. Okay. And we're going to put them in here. So you do have to rock your knife a little bit. Get it started. Hand on top. Fingers out of the way. And just rocky, rocky, rock. Rocky, my favorite. Again, it's about that thick. What is that? 1/4 of an inch? I don't know. I'm not a ruler. Okay. So again, get your knife in there. Get it started so it's secure. Hand on top, fingers out of the way. Rock, 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 rock. Straight down. It starts to turn into a little rainbow. So cute. Get it secure. Rock, rock, rock. There it is. There's our rainbow. No! I dropped it. I was so excited. Good thing I have water. If it starts to feel wacky once you start going down the small side, which it always does for me, just spin it around. I'll go back to the small side. Work your way back up. When you get to the last one or the last couple, it's going to start wobbling on you. So be safe. You do kind of have like a little handle. But for this last one, you can do the bridge thing. Just hold tight and be safe. Those fingers out of the way. There we go. Take your time. Be patient. This one's taking me 5 minutes. Fine, no problem. There we go. Got it. I gotta wash the one I threw on the floor. Take a look at your potatoes. Hello, potatoes. I'm just gonna give them a little stir. A little stir. Mine aren't even boiling at all. I'm gonna turn them up a little bit, you guys. I might turn my potatoes to 9. Both ends peeled. Good, Elizabeth. So now you're just gonna do slices and then chunks. Little bite-sized cubes. That's what you want. Turn your potatoes up if they're not boiling, you guys. We gotta get these babies boiling. Okay. Back to the squash. This is your arm workout for the day. You're welcome. I'm gonna not turn mine around. See if it makes it any easier. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe that was easier. Yeah, it was a little more solid. Okay. Oh, look, I missed another one. Now we are done with our big giant knives. So now you can wash, put away, whatever. Oh, now my potatoes are boiling. The other thing you're going to want for your potatoes is a fork, because that's how we're going to check if they're done. Okay. Whoop, whoop. So if you're with me, just check your potatoes, give them a stir, get a fork ready. If you're still cutting squash, keep cutting squash. I'm going to write down some ingredients. Oh, we don't need that. That's right. That's right. That's right. Boop, 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 boop. How are we doing, friends? Oh, you're boiling good. Me too. All right. So let's do a check-in, shall we? Um, so let me just chat about potatoes. When you check a potato, hold on, let me get one. You want the fork to go right in. And I kind of still have to work at it. It's going in, but it's not soft because we're gonna mash it, right? So if your potato is soft and your fork goes bloop, then turn off your potatoes. Mine still need another minute or two. But what we do want to do is get a strainer ready for our potatoes. I have to wash mine because there's black beans in it. So I'm going to do that right now. So here's what's going on in your kitchen, my kitchen. Squash is in a bowl. Potatoes are cooking. You're getting a fork ready and a strainer ready. And you just leave that little strainer right in the sink. Oh, good. Your potatoes are done. Good. Turn them off. So the strainer is in the sink and you need hot pads. Okay, I'm just going to keep talking. Good job, Loretta. So when I'm worried, I'm not going to move on too much because I want us all, we're going to be all close. So with these potatoes, yeah, I'm like a minute away. When yours are done, you can turn them off, carry them so carefully with hot pads to the sink, to the strainer, dump them into the strainer. If you wear glasses, keep your head back. Otherwise, you get foggy. And then I'm going to put mine right back in the pot because I don't feel like dirtying another dish. You can also put them in a mixing bowl if you'd like to, but I'm just going to use my pot. So that's what we're doing. We're finishing squash. We're finishing potatoes. And when you're done with all of that, let's do a really good one. Let's see. Oh, you're good, Elizabeth. What's it going to be? What's our letter going to be? I guess it's probably just ready. I think it's just R for ready. So ready means I'm not ready. I shouldn't have put that in there because I'm not ready. Ready means your potatoes are done. You've dumped them out. They're back in your pot and your squash is cut and in the bowl. You guys are good. You guys are real good. My potatoes aren't done. But we're close. Maybe it's because I used a 4-gallon pot. And your oven is on 350. Done? There we go. There we go. She's done. She's done. Don't forget to turn off your burner. Jumping in. Okay. And with the potatoes, I'm just going to put them on the back. Put them in the back. And the next thing you can do, since all of you are, your brownies aren't cooking well? What's a bummer? What are they doing? What are your brownies doing? I'll show you what mine look like if that helps. They look exactly like they started. Like they don't puff up a lot, but they are like crunchy on top. The next thing you can do is get out a baking sheet. R is ready. Ready means potatoes are cooked, drained the water off, they're back in the pot, and your squash is all cut and in a bowl. So you will have potatoes in a pot, no more water, squash in a bowl. That's what R means. Let me check on all my R's. Wow, you guys are really good. Okay. Loretta. Gabby. Mom. Nikki. Andrea. Amber. Donnie. Ladies. Elizabeth. Rolly. Katina. Schmirky. Tommy. Sav. Mark. Wow, you guys are so good. You're really, really good. I'm so impressed. Cool. Cool. I'm sorry about your brownies. I hope they, I mean, it might just be like mush. The nice thing about the brownies, you guys, there's no eggs in there. There's nothing in there that you can't eat raw. It's just like flavors. So even if they're mush, just like mix in some ice cream. I would still eat them with a fork. I really would. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get out. Oh, good. Okay, good. We're going to get out the rest of our ingredients, which is just, it's easy. It's olive oil. What do you need? It's salt and pepper. And it's my favorite. Oh, squashes and slices. Rainbows. The only reason we have someone making a different kind of squash is she has chunks, but we did rainbows. Salt and pepper. And then my super favorite is my Tajin. If you don't have Tajin, or if you don't want to use Tajin, you'll want to use chili powder and cumin. But I hope you're using Tajin. So good. I think I totally lied about the measuring spoons. I did. I lied. Yeah, look at that. It's so good, right? It's so good. Okay, so squash, olive oil, Tajin, salt and pepper, or chili powder and cumin. If you're using chili powder and cumin, you will not have lime, unless you have lime juice in your fridge. If you have lime juice in your fridge and you're not using Tajin, grab some lime juice. Okay, we also need a teaspoon. Just get out your measuring spoons. I just need a teaspoon. That's all I need, because this is what I'm using, Tajin and salt and pepper. If you're using cumin and chili powder, you need a 1/2 and 1/4 teaspoon. Trying to make this easy, friends. So on my measuring chart that I'm about to show you, there's a big or. Make sure you read the or. Okay? Let me draw a line. Okay. So everybody, we are all sprinkling some olive oil in our, yes, thank you. I forgot I wrote that. If you have chili lime seasoning, that's perfect. That's basically what Tajin is. Yeah. So I have like Trader Joe's chili lime. So good. It's like $1.99 a bottle too. It's so stupid cheap. This is delicious. Okay, so everybody is sprinkling some olive oil. Sprinkling olive oil. It says 3 tablespoons. I just don't even care. I know it's really messy. I'm sorry. Jack's going to put it in the chat. Hopefully Jack can read it. She usually is really good. Okay. Everybody is doing salt and pepper. I really don't like to measure my salt and pepper, you guys. Jack's already got it. But if you want to, it's a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to sprinkle. It's just for flavor. You can always add more. The only thing I'm going to measure is my Tajin. If you're using Tajin, oh, Jack, that's so funny. That was Tajin. You got it. She got it. If you're using Tajin, 1 teaspoon. If you're using chili powder, and same with chili lime and Tajin, 1 teaspoon. If you're using chili powder and cumin, it's a 1/2 chili powder and 1/4 cumin. I love this stuff. Come on out, baby. And I'm gonna leave everything right here because I'm gonna toss with my hands, you guys. It's my favorite. I'm gonna toss with my hands. And then if you feel like you don't have enough stuff in there, add some more. Okay. So here we go. We're tossing. We're coating, we're tossing. Get back in there. Like I need more olive oil. I can tell right now. We need more olive oil in here. Back to work. My bowl is pretty small. I love that I have a giant potato bowl and a small squash bowl. When you're nicely coated, you're going to put them on your baking sheet. Feeling good. Feeling good. That worked. So you're just going to lay them out nice and pretty on your baking sheet. Sometimes mine doesn't fit on one. This might be that time. You got to get creative with your shapes. It's like Tetris. There we go. Good enough. And then wash your hands with warm water. Oil does not come off with cold water. It just spreads it around. Okay. You can put all your stuff away. I feel so messy with my stuff sitting here. All right. Yes. And then these babies go in the oven for 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Yay! Woo, woo, woo! Oh, 350. We talked about that before. I just did a drizzle, and then I put more after I tossed it. It says 3 tablespoons, but I just like to drizzle. And then when I tossed it, it didn't have enough, so I drizzled some more. Now we officially don't need any more measuring spoons. We officially are done measuring. You guys, I just want to eat this brownie. Okay. We are rolling, friends. We're rolling. Okay, when your squash is in the oven and you're ready for taco time, give me a T for taco time, and we will get our stuff ready. Woo! 1, 2. I'm going to try and pay attention this time. 3, 4. Taco time. You got it. Whoa. No, we haven't done the potatoes yet. We're going to do it together. What do we put squash into? Oh, on a baking sheet. Baking sheet, baking sheet. 350, 25 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think. 9. I always doubt myself, you guys. I still have shoes on. I never have shoes when I cook. And I'm just like, why is my toe hurt? 10, 11. You guys are awesome. Just like staring at the chat. I'll tell you guys about the cookbook real quick, in case you haven't got yours yet. You want a cookbook, you guys. I think there's okay, so we've been cooking together since May. It's almost March. So we've been cooking together for 10 months. You feel 9. You figure 2 times a month, almost every month, sometimes 3, depending. So that's 20, right? We'll just call it 20. But we never make one thing. Sometimes we make 3. So that's 60 recipes. So I think there's already at least 30 in there, at least 30. All the rest will come. My goal is like maybe 5 a week. But you want this cookbook, you guys. It's so cute. It's so cute. And you guys are all in it. I'm thinking about like who's in it and what picture you're in. You guys are so cute. Like the ladies, I told you to use your pineapple picture because you're so cute. Loretta, I think I have you on caprese chicken. Donnie's in there at least twice. My kokili's in there for, I think, roasted veggies for like the harvest bowl, I think. I don't remember. I mean, like, I have this weird, like, memory, but it's so fun, you guys, to see you guys in there. It makes me so happy. Gabby's in there. Nice. Well, and then I was gathering the pictures and I was like, oh, I need this picture for this recipe. And then I'm like, oh, that recipe's not in there yet. I'll get there. Most of the new ones are in there. Okay, so Gabby's ready for tacos. Schmirky's ready. Donnie's ready. Andrea's ready. Elizabeth's ready. Sav's ready. Ladies, Amber, Mark, Nikki, Loretta, Mom, Tommy, Katina, Kiosh. And ladies, I got you. I got you. Okay, taco time is coming. So we're going to start gathering because I don't have my stuff out. We have a pot of potatoes. We need a potato masher. If you don't have a masher, you can use a fork. I would get a big old daddy fork, king daddy fork. If you don't have a masher, get a fork. Okay. We need our cheese. I couldn't find the shredded queso fresco cheese. I just had a big block and I wasn't going to deal with it. So I just have my regular cheese. So cheese. Corn tortillas. And a big skillet. No lid, Gabby. What is that? Okay. And tongs. Tongs. Oh, salt and pepper. Now, here's what I'm going to suggest, you guys. I had told you about optional fillings or toppings. And what I put was cabbage, avocado, salsa, sour cream. The only thing that we might put in this would be the cabbage. Everything else is a topping. These are supposed to be really flat, plain tacos. I'm going to put some cabbage, but I'm going to make my first one without it while I learn what I'm doing. This is literally the last thing we're doing tonight, you guys. So once I teach you how to do this, you're just going to finish your tacos. And then if you want to chop up avocado, salsa for the top, fantastic. It's just a topping. And with your squash, when you check it, you just want, that's fine, Loretta. You just use a fork and check it. When it's soft, it's good to go. You just eat it. That's it. This is our dinner. So I'm going to grab my cabbage. Okay, so let's review. Let me move this thing. We don't need you. We're done. We don't need it. Okay, so we're reviewing. We have pot of potatoes. We have cheese, salt and pepper. And if you want cabbage inside, I have some shredded cabbage. If you have to shred your cabbage, shred your cabbage. But like I said, I'm going to make one without it because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to learn how, and then I'll put some cabbage in the rest. Okay. Oh, and tortillas. And then we also have tongs and a masher. Boop, boop. And the other thing we need is oil. I put vegetable oil on the frying list, on the shopping list. So you can use vegetable oil. I'm going to use olive oil because it's healthier and that's what I like to do. So before we do anything, we're going to put oil in the pan. Not a ton. We're just going to cover the bottom. Right here. There we go. Oh, it works. You're just going to cover the bottom. So you can use vegetable oil or olive oil. We're not deep frying. We're just coating. Let me mix this around. Hold on. How strong am I? Just a little coating. Yeah? Yeah. Just a little coating. That's it. Okay? So no matter what kind of oil you're using, just put a little bit. Okay, so that's done. Okay. I think we're ready, friends. We got our stuff. You guys told me taco, so I was going real slow. Let's review one more time. Potatoes, cheese, salt and pepper. This is next. And a masher. So we're going to do this next, okay? So cheese. You're supposed to use 4 ounces. This bag is 7. Half a bag. Some cheese. You guys notice I don't measure all the time? Cheese, cheese, cheese. Okay. And this literally says, this is my kind of recipe, salt and pepper to taste. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper. These are not going to be Thanksgiving mashed potatoes. They're not creamy. They're not buttery. They're just chunky. So what I suggest you do, oh, that's fine. That's cool. What I suggest you do is put your salt and pepper and your cheese in with your potatoes. We're going to smash them up and then taste it. If you want a little bit more salt, a little more pepper, put it in there because it's already just plain potatoes, right? So we're just mashing. More arm workout. Tomorrow morning, you guys are going to be like, why are my arms so sore? Okay. They don't have to be, you just want the big chunks out, right? It doesn't have to be, like I said, this is not Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving potatoes are smooth and buttery and creamy. That's not what we're doing. This is just mash. Okay. Just gonna give it a little tasty. I think it needs a little more salt. Not too much, it's okay. Oh, my husband wants me to put more pepper, I bet. I should do it. Okay. All right. Oh, look, I put my garbage on the counter. I have a garbage bowl. Oh my God, I almost drank olive oil. Do you guys all see that? That was fantastic. I was like, what? Oh dear. Okay. So once we're mashed, we have oil in the pan. I'm gonna get a spoon. No, no, not this one. Opening tortillas. I know, Gabby. What was I thinking? I have problems. My child will tell you I have issues. He tells me every day. Okay. I embrace my issues. They're part of me. Okay, I'm gonna open my tortillas. I'm gonna take a couple out just so they're ready. I don't know. Ooh, they're so soft. Okay, so here's what we're looking for. Put my salt and pepper away. Here's what we're looking for, friends. Tongs. Like, what are these called? You don't even need this anymore. Once you're happy. Okay, we have tongs, mashed potatoes, spoon, tortillas, oil in the pan. Ready to go. When that happens, you are ready to go. If you're going to try some cabbage later, have it ready. If you're not, don't. So when you're ready for that, I don't want you to do that again. Yep. When you're ready for that, let's put F for fry. We're ready to fry. We got oil in the pan. We got tortillas. We got mashed potatoes. We got tongs. We got spoon. Nice. 5, 6. Boom, boom, boom. 7, 8. Nice. Woo. 10. Oh, 9. I can count. 9. Oh, 10. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. 11. Oh, we got to turn our burner on. Let me see what we're supposed to do with that. 12. It doesn't say how hot to turn our burner, so we're just going to be safe. Oh, look at you guys. Awesome. Okay, friends. So we're going to turn this. We're learning as we go. This is like, you guys have made pancakes, right? When you make a pancake, the first one is like, oops. And then you get better and better and better. That's what I'm anticipating with tacos. Oh, let's get a plate. Just have it nearby. I'm anticipating we're going to make one of these and go, wow, that was weird. And then we're going to get better and better and better, right? Okay. So I watched a video. I know this is supposed to look like. So what we're going to do, let's turn our burners on. I'm just going to turn it to 4. We're going to start real low. We can always turn it up. I don't want to burn my taco. Maybe 5. Let's do 5. Let's get wild and wacky. Let's do 5 or medium. 5 or medium, okay? We're going to get 1 tortilla. We're going to put it in our hand. It says to do this in your hand. I watched them do it. So we are going to put, actually, we can put it on. We're going to put it down. We're going to put potato on 1/2 and we're going to smash it down. Not a ton. This is not a burrito. Okay. This is what and it's little. Mine's so little. So we're going to smash this down on 1/2. Let me show you. Cute. Cute. Okay. It says to do this with all your tortillas. I want to make one first and learn how. And then we can do a couple at a time, right? But we're going to start with 1. So we're going to lay this baby into our oil. Open like this. Okay, right in the middle. Open. Just turned it on, so, it's not very hot yet. What we're going to do is let it get hot because the tortilla might break. You don't want to fold it yet. It's still open. Let me move this. Still open. We want to let the tortilla get hot so that when you fold it, it doesn't crack. Okay. It says 10 to 15 seconds, but my pan wasn't very hot. So then once it's hot, see, mine started to crack. You're going to fold it in half, and then we're just going to let it cook. It says 2 to 3 minutes on each side. The cheese is going to melt and help stick, right? So while that one started, I'm going to start another one, just so it's sitting here ready to go. You see my tortilla? Yeah. There we go. I think this will be fun. I hope it'll be fun. I hope it works. It looks so good on the video. Oh. These are supposed to I feel like they're like appetizer tacos. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to take one for the team and I'm going to try and flip it. Nope. It's not ready. Everything fell out. It's not ready. So I think the other thing too, you guys, is when you put your stuff in here, keep a little edge so that it can, when you fold it, it can seal a little bit. But once you feel like you got the hang of it, you just put more in. And then when you fold them, you'll have room to keep putting more in. The video had like 5 cooking at a time. Woo! And then as you run out of oil, just add more oil. I'm excited. You want it to be golden brown. That's what we're hoping for. It's not been 2 minutes, Jen. Just stop it. I'm going to get more ready. Your tortilla's broke? Yeah. So that means you got to let it get hotter, but it's fine. Just eat it anyway. So when you, if your tortilla breaks when you fold it, it's just because it wasn't hot enough yet. And we might put if you put too much stuff in, you'll know because it'll fall out. Oh, I forgot to fold this one. Oh, this one folded perfect because I let it sit so long. I have too much potatoes. Oh, okay, that one flipped really good. Too much potatoes, you guys. It's an experiment. I told you by the time we get to like number 4 or whatever, we'll be good. Okay, I'm gonna put another one in. You just gotta move them around in here. Woo! So, like when you're waiting, just have some ready on the counter, right? Like just keep putting your potatoes in and get them ready. Oh, I'm so excited. Is your mouth watering? Or are you like screaming at me right now? Jen, I hate this recipe. I've never had a potato taco. But I love potatoes and I love tacos. Oh yeah, you guys, if you let it sit in here for a while before you fold it, it's so easy. It's much easier. But I still put too much dang potato. I gotta control my potatoes. We're sticking. No, we're sticking. Don't stick. If your oil starts to spit, turn your burner down so you don't burn yourself. Okay, my first one was the best one. The rest all have too much potato. There we go. I got it. Number 4. I got it. I feel like a science experimenter. A science experimenter. There you go, Haley. Put that on your flyer. Science experiment. That's horrible. Horrible. How are we doing, friends? My squash has 3 minutes. So mine is not getting golden brown, but maybe it's because I'm playing with it too much. I don't know. Oh, this one's a little nicer. Oh, I forgot about my cabbage. That means I have to put even less potato. Ooh, do I want cabbage? Maybe I'll just put cabbage on the top. I might just put cabbage on the top. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. You guys are feeling, I'm putting too much potato. Mash it down. Okay, here we go. Number 3. No. Okay, number 4 is the one I have the most hope for. We're getting there. And you can play with your temperature just as long as your oil's not spitting at you. Okay, patience. Just make tacos. Just gonna make tacos. You think this is what the guys feel like they work at Taco Bell and they're just like cranking out tacos? I'm just gonna have them lined up on my counter. Oh, here, I should do it this way so you can see it. Stop it. Tortilla, tortilla. I got a little lineup going on. I can't wait to eat my brownies. Okay, I'm gonna go check taco number 1. It's gotta be done, right? Okay, so here's what's happening in my pan. So hold on, timer. None of my tacos are golden brown, but the filling has been staying in, except for taco number 1. The filling stays in. You just gotta let it sit there. But and I can see the cheese melting, and like the shell is getting crispy. So again, you cook them until you want to cook them. That's how I feel. I gotta check my squash. Get my fork. I'm gonna check my squash. Woo! I'm gonna let it cook a little bit more. You want it to be really soft. Hello, towel. I'm gonna do 5 more minutes on my squash. Oh, golden on one side. I got golden on one side. Okay. I guess patience is a virtue. Isn't that what they say? And Mom, I'm so virtuous, right? Okay, here we go. Making tacos. It says it makes 12, and I already have 8, and I still have a lot of potatoes in there. If you guys get sick of it and you don't want to do it anymore, you know, oh, let's talk. In the morning, you can scramble some eggs with your potatoes, like fry up the potatoes in a pan with some oil, and then scramble some eggs, breakfast burritos with your little tacos. If you have an extra butternut or acorn squash that you didn't use, here's another way to cook it. Cut it in half, scoop out the seeds like we did, and then face down on a pan, like we did with the spaghetti squash. I'll brush it with oil, salt, and pepper. Sorry. Like 25, 30 minutes probably. And then you can just kind of like, I don't do anything to it, but you can put like rice or quinoa sausage in it. Eat it like, woo, so good. Pretty good. That's what I'm gonna do with my own. It's a good lunch. All right. All right, tacos. Ah. Ah. Golden brown, baby. Skinny little baby taco. Yes. Okay. Okay. And then with my filling, make sure you get a spatula and get it out of there. Okay, I can put another one in. I'm gonna put a little more over. Woo! If you need more oil, you guys, make sure you put it in. That's what makes it golden brown is the oil. All that work and I got one taco done. That's all right, my squash isn't done. I'll use my fingers. Oh yeah. 2 tacos done, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. Too much potato. I thought I had it figured out. I don't. Doesn't mean you have too much potato. Just that's America. Come here, Toms. I kind of love tongs. They're so convenient. Oh, good, Gabby. Have fun doing dinner. See you tomorrow. Woohoo! Let me hear them too. Woo! I got 4 done tacos, friends. Okay. Okay. Number 6 was good. I just got to really make sure that this potato doesn't go past the halfway line. There we go. Maybe we've got it figured out. Hey. 2 out of 3. So as you guys are, figuring this out, and you don't need me anymore, feel free to just do your thing. But I need pictures, and I need to know you think about those brownies. It's very important to me. I have to know. All right, squash. I gotta make more tacos. Oh yeah. These are good. So again, you want your oh, here's my tacos. Again, you want your squash nice and soft, nice and soft. Oh, I got it done. Big time done, big time. Oh well. I mean, out of 8 tacos, to have 1 done is not bad, right? Oh, they do get brown. They do. Oh, well. Yeah, the ones that are wacky don't have enough oil. That's my problem. You guys see me adding oil? What I do then is I lift up my taco and I smear it in there. The squash is supposed to be very soft, yes. I had to cook mine for 5 more minutes. Okay, make more tacos. Maybe I didn't need to make 2 potatoes. Oh well. Yeah, you can leave the skin on. My husband doesn't like the skin. I think it's kind of good. So if you don't like it when you're eating it, just, take it off. But you can eat it. It's totally edible. It should be soft. Okay. I just want to eat a taco right now. I might do it. That is going to be way too much potato, Jen. Get out of here. There we go. There we go. Okay, Loretta. Good job. I'm not even close. Enjoy your dinner, my friends. Let me check these babies. Oh, yeah. There we go. Number 5. All right. They're coming right along. We got a technique now. You're welcome, Tommy. Enjoy your dinner. Who wrote that nice message to me? You're welcome, Sab. You too. Enjoy your din din, friend. What about the squash? What about it? When it's soft, it's done. Did you cook it? I don't know what you mean. It's a side dish. It is not. It is too early in the year to have a mosquito hawk in my house. Come on. It's only February. What the heck? Woo, I'm so hungry. Jack, did you make it? You're welcome, Katina. Jack, did you make dinner? Okay. Nice. All right. So I just emptied out my pan and I'm going to put fresh oil. Because I need more. You're welcome, Donnie. Enjoy your din din. All right. So you're welcome, Nikki. Oh, Bill. That's all right. All right, friends. I'm going to keep cooking my tacos. You keep cooking your tacos. Send me pictures of your finished product, and I'll get it in your cookbook soon. Thanks for cooking with me. Bye.